Hello, welcome to another English video. In this English video, we will talk about verbs and different types of verbs. Some verbs are followed by ing verbs, and other verbs are followed by to. So, how do you know which verbs are which? You have to memorize the different types of verbs. So let's look at some examples of ing verbs. For example, ing verbs are verbs that we use with another verb after them with the gerund. For example, admit, fancy, suggest, and keep on, and there's more. Consider and enjoy. So let's look at an example. James admitted liking ice cream. Our teacher suggested studying abroad. Susan considered going to France. Okay, so in all these examples we use the verb. It can either be in the past or in the future or in the present, plus the verb that follows it in the ing, and the object is at the end of the sentence. So we have the verb, the ing form, gerund verb, and then the object, and of course the subject. So with these verbs, admit, fancy, suggest, keep on, and consider and enjoy, we use a second verb in ing. What about examples with to? Verbs that are followed by to. Let's look at an examples. For example, verbs usually followed by to are afford, fail, offer, hope, and refuse. And also learn and manage. For example, we can't afford a new car. Jane offered to help me. Henry refused to tell the truth. So in these verbs we use to in the verb after the verb. In this sentence it should be, we can't afford to buy a new car, because you must have the to and then another verb. So you have the subject, the verb, the to preposition, and the next verb in the infinitive. Subject, verb, to, infinitive. However, some verbs can be followed by to and ing. And it's important to memorize these verbs. For example, I remember doing something. Or I remembered to take out the rubbish. Another example would be regret. I regret not going to visit my grandmother. Regret and then ing. And there's another example of regret with to. I regret to inform you that you are denied access. Okay, so here we use regret plus ing and also regret plus to. So these are examples of some verbs that can be used both with ing and to, remember and regret. A few other verbs that can be used with ing are begin, start, continue, intend, and bother. I hope this video has helped you to understand the different types of verbs with to and with ing, and good luck with your English.